Hi, my name is David. It is a great pleasure for me to have this opportunity for today's interview. Still remember the first time I know about EVA was my first visit to Taipei using Xcourier. But I was having some problem with my passport at that time and I was stuck at the airport. I was so nervous and I don't know what to do. But fortunately, a friendly ground staff approached me and helped me to solve it. By that time, I am impressed by him and hope can become a professional ground staff like him one day. And that's the reason why I'm here for this position. So today I'm going to introduce myself, including my educational background, my qualification, working and volunteer experiences, and lastly my personality. Okay, let's get started with my educational background. My educational background includes language studies. I major in applied English at National Taichung University of Science and Technology. I took courses like English conversation and public speaking, so I have good oral skill to communicate with passengers fluently in English. In addition, I also attended international etiquette class that made me know how to deal with passengers from different countries. I can serve them with a proper manner and make them feel welcome so that they will be willing to consider our company as their first priority when planning to travel again. I also learned Japanese as my second language, so I can use basic Japanese to serve passengers. After talking about my educational background, I will go on to introduce my qualification. My qualification makes me fit into this position as an airport ground staff. First, when it comes to my English ability, I got TOEIC scoring 785. I also have certificate of TQC professional level in Microsoft Word, spreadsheet and PowerPoint, so I can deal with any documents that needed for work or meeting. And I also have certificate in CPR and basic traumatic life support that can help passengers when they encounter any sudden accident or emergency. So after knowing my qualification, now I would like to talk about my working and volunteer experiences. I have the following related working and volunteer experiences. I used to work at my university International Affairs Office as an office assistant. From that job, I learned how to communicate with international students effectively. I learned to understand their accents and mingle well with them. I also used to volunteer for an anti-drug campaign organized by China Trust Commercial Bank Anti-Drug Educational Foundation. Although I only been assigned to welcome guests and show them direction, but I learned how to always put on my smiles when greeting people. So after knowing my experiences, you might want to know what kind of person I am. So next I'm going to tell you about my personality. I consider myself as CEO guy. C stands for careful because I always double check my paper to avoid mistake before submission. E for efficient because I always finish tasks much earlier than the deadline. Therefore, I can finish everything swiftly to avoid making passenger waiting for a long time. And O for optimistic. I always feel happy and have stable emotions. Therefore, I have the ability to handle passengers and their belongings even under pressure conditions. So after my self-introduction, I hope you will have a better understanding about my educational background, my qualification, working and volunteer experiences, and my personality. It's my pleasure for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. The unforgettable experience with your professional staff really makes me motivated to be a ground staff in EVA. And I hope I can help those passengers too when they encounter problem during their travel. So please consider me as an applicant for a position favorably. Thank you.